And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Redo. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. If I sound a little congested, I apologize. It's springtime and the allergies are out and about. Oh man, it's bad. And thus the Crystal Palace. Look at all the crystals. Oh my god. Look at them, they're so sexy. Oh my god, I'm gonna put them in a mini pool and just swim around in them. We will guide you to the core, the planet core. And yeah, that's actually kind of a reference, and it's one I wish I didn't do. All right, let's. There's a lot of stuff here in this world, in this underground place, and it's going to take us some significant amount of time to complete some of these floors. I'm going to do as much as I can without moving on. So here's the end of one of the floors as an example. I don't want to go down. There's actually other things I'd like to do. Okay. Let's head over here. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, so we've unveiled as much of that as we can. This kind of this open center part. Let's go this way. Say we go up and over. Alright. Let's keep moving. If I'm using the overhead map a lot, bear with me, guys. As it's very hard to tell if you're going the right way or not at times. So you just have to kind of keep peering out to make sure. Alright. And we get a black garb with an enemy ambush. Again, it's an enemy type that we fought, so he's not going to be too different than what we've dealt with in the past. We just hit him as hard as we can with thunder magic, lightning magic. Okay, so we got a piece of gear for Edge. Considering he hasn't gotten gear in a while, it's pretty good. And look at that. Lowers his strength, increases speed, increases defense pretty well there. It's about 14 points. Magic evasion goes up, magic defense goes up a solid 12. Already this is looking to be a great piece of gear. And there you go, evasion goes up 40 points. I think the black garb is a good deal there. Alright, so we gotta keep moving, as we need to head back. Now, one thing we could do is we could just warp out of here. Usually not a bad idea. I believe we can. No, we can't, but it's teleport. And the reason I use teleport to get out of here is just because then I'd have to walk all the way back. This also gives us a chance to go heal. Not a big chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. To make sure we're all healed up. We're all healed up. I'm all healed up. And it's hard, because I'm all healed up. Alright. Let's go. And this will bring us back to the, obviously, the entrance of the final dungeon here. And you'll see why I did this. It's just easier, you know. Why work harder than you have to, right, guys? I'm going to tell you there's a lot of side questing that you can do at the end of the game. I'm probably not going to do that. Like, get the rainbow puddings and finish the naming way quest. Unless I happen to get one to just randomly drop. I'm not going to go out and grind for 3 hours until one drops. And, like, it's nothing personal. I just don't see a value or a point of doing it. Though I will say if the opportunity shows itself or gives itself up, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. When I post this video, maybe you guys will ask if I should or not. I don't know. Well, no, by the time this goes up, I'll probably have finished the game, and I just need to do the editing portion. It's something for me to think about. We could always do this the second playthrough as well. If you guys really want to see the second playthrough. So, there's things for me to think about. As we go up against a new one of these guys. It's never fun, but I believe we can do that. shell it up. As you can see, this guy's not a lot of fun. Oh, damn it. It's okay, so he can't be stopped. So we're going to have to debuff him a bit. And then really start laying some smackdown. Because his flame attack is just fucking lethal. Okay. That'll protect us a little bit more from the fire attack there. I don't want to get hit with that again. Got hit with it again. Ooh, wow. Why did that not seem to really help us all that much? Have to double down. Just wait for that heal. I don't want to provoke him further. There we go. Look who! Just in case anybody else needs a little healing, because it looks like some people do. Healing! So I'm showing this fight because this is obviously the upgraded version of an enemy we literally just fought to get Edge's new armor. And he's not user friendly, that's for sure. Alright. We got an ogre killer, because that's going to do me a lot of good here. Where there's no ogres. Alright. There's no ogres that I know of. Okay, let's see here. And a Sage's Staff, followed by Rage. They're not too bad. I'm just going to show this fucking thing off. We got a little bit of a bonus here. As a rare drop, we get a Minerva Bustier. Usually I think you only get, what, one of these, unless you get a rare drop. So I'm just sitting back killing these fuckers. Oh, no, wait a minute. That's the... Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. It's a really rare drop from the whore enemy. I mean, those whorish bitch enemies back there. Now, here's the deal. The Minerva Bustier is supposed to be moderately decent, but as you can see, it's not really helping me all that much. It helps in everything else significantly. It increases defense, evasion, strength, speed, stamina. It builds up all the things you would want. But look at what happens, though. Intellect takes a nosedive. Spirit goes down by 20. Magic defense and evasion goes down. This is a hard choice. Oh, wait. No. I didn't say I wanted it. This is a hard choice. Not fair. It looks like it's been dwarfed. A bit. Yeah, lowers both abilities of intellect and spirit by 20 points, making it weaker. I'm not happy with that. It looks like it got dwarfed. Normally when you get a Minerva Bustier in a game, your nipples get hard and you start screaming, "Holy shit!" Now, the other thing here to take note of is the Sage's Staff. It upgrades Rosa's spirit, but lowers her attack and her speed. Again, this is something kind of in line with what I have equipped on Redia. I gave her something that upgrades her spirit, because that's all she does. She doesn't really attack. And so we'll leave that on her for now. But remember, there are going to be moments where we want even Rosa to participate in combat. Not often, but it does happen. And so when it does, obviously, the Sage's Staff is not what we want on her. But we covered her recurrently, more or less, for her healing skills than anything else. Alright, let's do a few minor preps here. I want to get float on everyone. No, it's not one of those dungeons, I swear, where you need float for everything. It's just for what's coming up. Because we're flung into yet again another fight. Stop them all. Alright, let's keep moving. So we want to, of course, unravel a lot of this map here, and we're gonna reach... Oh shit, these fuckers. Oh no! This is gonna sting. I could die here. The way we gotta handle this is very difficult. But we can, I believe, stop them. Pop a blast, just because we're gonna burn through a lot of MP this fight. So blue dragons are pretty nasty. They're one of the two real nasty enemies that appear here. As you can see, they're just dismantling my party right out the door. It's also going to be one of those fights where it's just recovery. After getting kind of the fight to go your way, you're going to have to recover a little bit. That's why I'm popping Bless. Primarily because there's no other way to really manage this fight. I mean, Cecil's gonna die in about 4 kind of little turns here, or what have you. However they decide to count that bullshit, and we'll let him die. We'll raise. Actually, we do this, which is even better, like that. And then keep attacking. We'll use our dragon versus their dragon. Probably a bad idea. But the idea is, this is the whole fight. I mean, your goal is to stop them as quickly as possible. If you ever run into a problem, pop a silver hourglass. You should be able to have enough time to recover. I don't really have any other good strategies for these fights, for this particular dragon fight. However, there is an incredibly rare chance they may drop a dragon, one of the colored blue tail, I think, which gives you... Let me talk about some of those backward side quests since we're here fighting something that's going to take a while to freaking kill. We'll darken this up. One of the things that you can side quest over is you can side quest over this area of the game where there's tails involved. Now, the normal tails that you might be accustomed to in older Final Fantasy IV variations are the pink tail. Pink tails are dropped by the Princess Ooze or Princess Slime that's found in the final dungeon if you have sirens or alarms, depending on the version of the game you're playing. Now, with that said, there is a little bit more to it than just making that statement. The other aspect of getting the tails and what the tails do is when you get the pink tail, you bring it back to the asshole in the adamant cave. He's a total asshole, guys. We don't need to look deeper into that. And you bring it back to that jackhole, and when you bring it back, he gives you another piece of adamant ore, and you take it down to the smithy, and he'll make like the Minerva bustier, or he'll make the adamant armor and stuff like that. Really good stuff. It's really good armor. It's really good gear. Now, in future implementations of the game, you will get Redia leveled, and Rosa, and Kane. Sweet. In later implements of the game, I keep saying implementations, and that's not it. I feel like I'm missing something here. Give me a second to think this through. Wish I knew what basement floor I was on. I think we're doing this right. Yes, we are. Okay. And so really quick, I'll just explain this last part. So there's these, they added other tails that can be dropped from enemies as well with the rainbow pudding. And what they added with the other tails is onion gear. Yay! I know very little about the onion gear because I am a lazy motherfucker. At this point of the game, you don't need it to win the game. You don't need it for the second playthrough of the game to fight the hidden bosses. It's just nice stuff to have. If you really want to get it, go for it. I know that like there's 2 dragon types that drop it. There's a bunch of just a small handful of creatures that drop tails, mostly dragons. And if you kill like 130 of them, you might get one to drop. You notice how I said might? So it's something to think about. Something to think about. Now I want to float. Alright, and here's what we're going to do. We need to change one of the abilities around. Just one. That's Cecil's ability of kick to regular attack. And I think we're good. Let's do this. To those who covet this blade, I bring death! Dun dun dun! And we fight the white dragon. Now, the white dragon is a strange bird, but not completely unfathomable. Let's bless. Let us cry. Cecil's not going to attack for the time being, just not right now. Let's go ahead and slow the white dragon. And I'd say put blink. May as well put it on everybody. Not that it needs to be on everybody, but let's may as well. And we'll summon Bahamut. Now, what this dickhead likes to do is every time you attack him, he counters you with slow. The only person that should ever attack him is Cecil. And Kane at this point. Even Edge can get in on it because you're not really doing much with the attacking. I don't recommend doing it, to be honest with you. You may as well just hang back and let Rydia control the fight. Because look, he absorbs everything. Which actually changes what I need to do here. Hold on. Let us put... Yeah, because he absorbs healing magic. So we need to put the defender up there. Or holy magic, rather. Now, that's non-elemental, so that's not going to matter. Let's go ahead and... haste the party. And let's cure Cecil. Nice. Darkness. With this battle, I'm just kind of hinting to you, it mostly fights itself. It's one of the easiest of the weapon battles down here. And what do I mean by weapon battles? There are weapons, mystic weapons of ancient yore, available to all who dare the deep that is this place. There's lots of what you might think are dead ends, but they lead to little secret weapons. And who wouldn't want those? We'll just have Rosa in standby for now. We'll show the dragon versus dragon! My dragon's big cock is bigger than your dragon's cock. My dragon's cock's bigger than your dragon's cock. Aw, yeah. Taco Bell barf! Nice, 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 nice. And relinquish the summoning. Now, I may have screwed up with Kane. And the only reason I say I may have screwed up with Kane is that he absorbs darkness, I believe. And I just put dark on him, but not gonna matter anyway. Because as you can see, the battle is won! Again, probably the easiest of the fights down here. Alright, obtain the Murasame. The Murasame! One of 2 of Edge's best weapons. Let's give it to him. Give it to him real good. And as you can see, it's not a huge benefit, a huge bonus. It actually slows him down a little bit. But the reality of it is that there's another sword that's going to be going in there at some point. Alright, so we've grabbed the Murasame. best thing to do is just to skedaddle. No reason to linger. None whatsoever. And we should also revert Cecil's augment back to kick. See, if I was to go and do some of that side questing stuff, now would kind of be the opportune time to at least do the rainbow puddings and shit, and do the Hummingway quest. Oh, I'm so seriously debating it right now. At least Hummingway, maybe. Alright, we'll go do Hummingway. I'll explain the trick to doing Hummingway. We will meet back at the Antlion's Den, so I'll see you guys there. Okay, we are in what is number, if you guys remember, the Antlion's Den from ancient times. We're gonna fight our way through to a specific room, and I may have mentioned it, I think, the first time we came here. And we probably didn't want to linger too much in that room when we were there, but there is a room on the second basement floor here, and that's where we're headed. And what we've got in our inventory to make this rather simple of an effect is we have the items that we've been holding on to called the sirens. That's why I bought a bunch, because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. And sirens, and what they do is they force a specific enemy to show up. Usually, one would argue the more rare of the enemies that show up in a given area. So yeah, in this room they summon a very simple battle for us, and I'm actually going to find where is my siren. Let's move our sirens a little closer up the food chain here. We're not using regular potions, so we'll put it there. And this should spawn us this fight. What you need to know about this fight is that we can kill it in one round. Like that. Since there's a rare drop for a pudding to drop a rainbow pudding, you want to fight puddings that you can kill quickly. This is them. Now, with that said, I would not fight this fight more than 10 to 15 times. If you don't get it in 10 to 15 times, I would suggest reloading your game. I believe we saved outside. If not, I'll go right out and make sure I did after maybe one or two more of these. Yeah, I should probably just do it now. So anyway, so make sure that you save before you do this. Come down here, kill about 10 to 20 of these fights. If you don't get it, reload your game and just keep trying until you do it. That's the strategy. So the same strategy, mind you, also applies to the dragon, to all the different tails if you want the onion gear. Alright, so that didn't go as planned. There's so many hours I can sit and do that. Are there better ways to go about getting it? I think there's an augment that you can find that technically will make it easier. But if I'm not mistaken, it comes really late in this dungeon. Which at that point I don't give a shit. Move on. And if I do a second playthrough, which I won't record everything, we'll kind of just do like some uber fast forwarding shit through it. But if I do a second playthrough, I will gladly make not a dubious effort, but well, it would be a dubious effort. I would make a 100% effort to get that done. Okay, so I'll even go out of my way and get the onion gear. Alright? If I were to go back and play through this again. And obviously there's those two hidden bosses that can only be attempted on the second playthrough that I would also make a 100% effort to tackle. I don't feel the need to do it right now, and it's taking a long time to do. It was taking way too long to do. So I just figured it made more sense to just not worry about it for the time being until we get much further, you know. And even then, we'll have the materials available to go about doing that quest and everything involved with it. But it's just, right now, it's just like, oh my god, this is so mind-numbing. And it's all trivial, too. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it to beat the game. You don't have to do it to get the best gear, excluding the onion gear. And that's, do you want to sit and do that? And I figure, you know, if this show does really well, if this specific Let's Play does really well, you know what? I'll go back and do it. Because I'd rather also play some other games. I even think, to be all fairness, you guys would rather see some other games coming more quickly. Because if I stop to go and do this side quest, you're talking a week maybe before you actually get a significant upload. Because it'll just be me sitting there powering through whichever game I'm playing. Well, this game specifically. I'd be powering through trying to get them all. And I just don't think that that's what you guys would want to see. I think you guys want to see variety of games, not necessarily the trivial, crazy shit 100% complete. Like the actual stuff that you guys as viewers care about. Again, that's just me. So, yeah, we'll see after this fight. I'm not going to make you wait for this. Alright, let's keep moving here. Try to make our way over to that chest. Me wanty. And it be the flame whip. Again, we're still keeping the Stardust Rod on for the MP bonus, for the damage bonus. Alright, we're walking. You can kind of see the layout here of how we get around all this. Let's see. Fucking battle! Alright, let's keep going. Over. We won't go down there yet because there's actually an item over here that we want. Let's get it. And we get a dragon shield. Now, you might think, oh, you know, let's give that to Cecil here, but I still prefer. It's hard to debate this one, but I would still say the Aegis shield is a better deal than the dragon shield for the time being. So we'll give this instead to Kane here. There we go. And that'll help him out with his magic defense against elemental magic. It'll make him more survivable. But you're going to see me do something that might be debatably strange in a little bit. So I don't think it's that strange. I think it's actually the most effective thing to do. And I'll explain it once we get to that juncture. So we got this other underground area to go with lots of stoof. Alright, let's keep moving. I think we'll come back this way in a little bit. There's a whole bunch of stuff down on this floor, so we want to make sure we get all of it. Alright. Make sure we get this all mapped out. Battle! Okay. Mapped out. Don't take the stairwell. You don't want to do that yet. Alright, let's keep moving. God damn it. It's like a battle every 5 steps. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Get that ass over there. And we get a dragon helm. We'll put that on Cecil. This is temporary for those of you who are like, no! It's temporary. Remember, he's the one that gets hit most of the time right now. He gets the fucking armor priority. Durr. Now, if you're playing the regular game without the augment skills at your disposal, I would definitely give this to Kane right out the door. But trust me, it makes more sense to give it to Cecil right away. You should always get the strongest gear that can be acquired. Alright. We get ourselves a delicious dragon mail. Again, Cecil's gonna get it right out the door. It's for the greater good. The greater good. And there we go. We've completed the map for a delicious set of X potions. And the dragon gloves. Again, for Cecil. We'll compare these definitely to the Genji gloves here. better magic defense, and a little better defense. They're not, you have to remember, the Genji gear is good and all, but it's not necessarily better than everything else out there. You look at that. For Edge, it's just raw defense. At the cost of what? At the cost of his evasion and everything else, you're getting 2 points of defense. So the Genji glove, contrary to some people's belief, I don't really think the Genji gear is all that great. Alright, so we're all squared away. I think we can dare to go a little deeper. I mean, here's the deal. If you're hurting by now, definitely leave this place, go heal up, and then make your way back here. It's not like you have very far to go. But right now, we're actually pretty good on our survivability right now. Not too worried about, you know, the damage output we are doing. So, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, running. Down, around. We'll go down that stairway there. Like I said, our MP is looking moderately good. There is a save point coming up, not in the next room or so, but there it is on its way, and we are on our way to it, so could probably take advantage of that now. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, let's keep moving here. We have to reveal more of this place. And another one of these fools. Okay, we'll grab this, which is Artemis arrows, which we actually stole from the Moon Maidens earlier. In other words, they were useless. It's useless to us because we already got one. Again, filling out the map. That's going to lead us down further. Let's go this way. Should go this way first. Stay on the floor that we're on with, as far as doors and shit are concerned. Just make sure we map all this out. There we go. And what do we have here? A glorious chest. Alright. Get a delicious elixir for our trouble. Alright, let's keep going here. We still got more to do. Alright. Ah, crap. Alright. Keep moving. I hate those guys. I really do. Not in like a bad way, because you're probably like, well, you hate them because you can't exploit them. It's not that. It's just they counter way more than they should be able to. Alright. Running. And indoors we go. And after this. Alright, in we go. 2 chests here to grab, obviously in the far fuck corners, but 2 chests nonetheless. Grab these bad boys. For a white fang. Again, we haven't really used a lot of the fang items. I don't really find them all that relevant or useful, no matter what mode you're playing, which I believe we're playing in hard mode. Could have sworn we started in hard mode. But as this game has unfortunately progressed, it stops feeling like you're playing hard mode to some minor extent. So, alright, let's keep moving. Another X potion. You just see, I'm so thrilled about these items. But I think it's also, somebody might say, well, that's because you're grinding. And I'm like, well, I didn't grind all that much. Let's see here. Let's keep... fucking hell, again. Alright, let's keep moving. And what do we got? I believe... okay, it's not what I thought it was. Alright, so it's a behemoth. Using the same strategies as we fought with them before. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. Sorry about that. I wasn't saying anything because I'm like, wait, did I just do something? And I did. We just finished that map. Awesome. That means we don't need to go all the way over there. Let's keep moving forward, shall we? We've got more stuff to get. Making sure we map as much of this out as possible. Oh, such a rough run, you know? place just is relentless with what it likes to throw at you. You know, I almost made a rookie mistake. Let me make sure I get everything outside this door because I don't want to move forward and say, oh, look at that. I would have missed that. And that's... Oh, that's right. The crystal shield. Whoops. Almost would have missed that. Alright, so let's see here. The Aegis shield is pretty much negated by the crystal shield. You lose 1 point of magic defense, but that's it. You gain in everything else pretty moderately, so I'm willing to make that sacrifice. As like I said, the Aegis shield offers a 5 to magic defense. The crystal gear ultimately is going to be better for Cecil. One way or the other. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, go through there. Oh, yay! Alright, let's keep going. Protect ring. Okay, this is neat because this anybody can really use this, but obviously for now it's gonna go here. Look at that. Delicious. Makes up for that crystal shield, but really we're gonna put it on someone else a bit later, just not right now. Probably usually I put it into putting it on Edge later, but depends on my mood. And obviously the dragon gloves will go here. They are better than that which is known as Genji. Let's keep moving. Or attempt to keep moving. Okay, let's keep moving. Ah, shit. Hate getting stuck like that. Alright, let's keep moving. God damn it. Okay, whew. Gotta love those fights, huh? 2 of those assholes. Because, you know, one's just not hard enough. We just need to fuck you over with 2. Alright, let's see here. We should find... Yes. Of course, I think this is also a behemoth as well. Yes, it is. That's not so hard. It just takes time. If you're patient in those behemoth fights, they go by rather quickly. I mean, it's not that they go by quickly. It's just if you're patient, there's pretty much no way to lose that fight. So just... keep at that strategy we talked about earlier. Alright, there we go. Of spamming blink, for a lack of a better term. Just spam blink and you'll be fine. Okay. So now I gotta head down that stairwell. And of course we're gonna get thrown into fights along the way. Alright, let's keep going here. I hate that fight. I don't know what it is about that one. I'd rather fight an army of blue dragons than fight those guys. Maybe because I can't exploit them. Maybe it is true because I can't exploit them. I feel that way. Nah, it can't be. It can't be. Could I really be that shallow? Yeah, I could, actually. Make sure you're healed up before this chest. I remember, I think it's a new type of dragon. Let's see. It is, and it's the one that I hate the most. The way that you have to really approach this battle is kind of weird. So let me show you here. We need a Kiraga to just counter that. And we need to berserk this fucker, or this is going to get real ugly. We don't want him, for any reason, we don't want him using his breath attack. Cry. Okay. Nope, people are dead. This is a fucking hard fight. I shit you not. But luckily, we should get the full heal here and get him on Berserk, since 2 characters are down. As the fight goes on, we're going to try to pick everyone up, but Rydia gets priority. I'd rather get hit by fucking Berserk. Now, he also has one other weakness. You can hold him, but I don't think hold is 100% a guarantee. So let's do some of this. Let's do a Phoenix down there. Let's just have Cecil heal himself. Race there. Big heals for everyone. It'll be like a birthday party. Just let that run its course. And then next round we'll have Rosa do some healing. But until then, we're going to try to keep using X potions to keep Cecil up. Because he ain't gonna last very long. He'll lucky to survive this next brunt of attack. But Kiraja should kick it. Yep, there we go. Kiraja kicks in, and we should be fine going forward here. At least better than where we were. Like I said, this could be a pretty rough endeavor, just based on the type of enemy this is. But now everybody's back up, so don't ever like freak out. Always keep calm in these situations. I can't push that ideology enough. Just relax. You should be all right. You just have to hold out. Ooh, hold. Don't attack it yet. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Damn it, it didn't work. Like I said, there's a chance that it'll work. It's not a guarantee. If you want to guarantee, you're playing the wrong fucking game. Alright, but let's keep the attack pressure on. If Cecil doesn't survive this, I don't mind. It's not about that at this juncture of the game. It's about killing this fucker so we get the reward here. And to think, you actually have to fight pretty much a big army of these fuckers in order to get the red tail to drop. Not so appealing, is it, anymore? A lot of MP I'm about to throw out, but it's kind of necessary. I know it seems like I'm burning through Phoenix Down, but that's why we have a lot of them. This kind of shit goes down and it's not fun trying to get through it. Try that. I don't think it... I think it works, but it's very unlikely. Shadowbind, for those of you wondering, is equivalent to the pin spell. Nope. Again, we gotta try to hold him. Ow! Maybe it wasn't hold, maybe it was stop, but I thought it was hold. Ooh! Not looking hot. This is a ditch effort here. I mean, we might be okay, but that's really gonna push it here. Come on, Ashura. Don't... Oh, Ashura, you fucking failed me. We're gonna die. We're gonna die, and I'm gonna be pissed. We're gonna die because of this. We're gonna die because of this. And, of course, that miss did not fucking help whatsoever. Oh, you know what? We do have one save grace here. Kane. It's all on you, buddy. What I'm doing with Kane is we have Phoenix. He will pick everyone up with full health. And then I won't feel so bad. And if Kane wins this, that'll be awesome. I'll make sure to toss Kane in Elixir with somebody just in case it happens again, but I think it only works once per battle. I don't remember, but either way, it's going to be awesome. So, pick them all up, Kane. Pick them all up. That, oh boy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That was not looking so hot here. If I need to, I'll try something else, but let's get Kane back up. Phoenix down. Kane. Put a dry ether on Kane as well. Bahamut. Dual cast. God damn! Not a full. Just there. Try and hold him again. I know the accuracy says 0%, but I was pretty sure you can hold this fucker. I mean, it's apparent that I might be wrong. Get Kane out of there. Come on, kick in. Ah, you fuck! Alright, we're gonna haste the party. Enough of this nonsense. Tired of dicking around with this guy. It's go time. To some extent. We're never gonna let Cecil attack. Let's put him on the defense here. Oh, look at that, we beat him. Hey! Holy shit, what the fuck was I thinking? Fuck that fight. Oh, that was harsh. That was really harsh. I was starting to get worried there, and then I realized, oh, Kane had Phoenix. And that's why the Phoenix augment is broken as fucking shit. Alright, I don't want to hear anything. It's not broken. It's just, a thing. Shut the fuck up. It's broken as shit. Because I just literally survived that. Alright. Let's just leave the crystal gloves out for now. When we get towards the final boss, we're going to swap it onto Edge. Or another character. But right now, we'll leave the Protect Ring on Cecil. Oh, God, that could have gone horribly wrong. Yeah. And here's the funny thing about that. There's a save point coming up, so if you didn't save, you're not going to be a happy camper. We went through all of that, and if I would have died there, I would have been mildly pissed. Not like crazily pissed, just mildly pissed. And we're still kind of vulnerable after that, too. Okay. And we get a white robe for our trouble. That is an upgrade here. It lowers her intellect, but we don't care about Rosa's intellect, and it raises defense, except for magic evasion. So this is actually, technically, if you're going by just the blunt stats of what's important to Rosa, this is a better upgrade. Some people question it. I don't see why you need to. It is clearly a better upgrade. You just have to look at it from a very forward perspective of what stats are important to her and which ones are not. And here's an enemy of interest, the Araman. This guy blows ass. Just dual cast some holy his way. We've got some ethers, so I don't mind doing it. 2 holies ought to subdue him. Follow that up with a flare. Just kill him with everything and just go all out. You can't lose. I think there's fights where there's 3 of them. Again, they're Ariman. Nobody gives a shit. They're not they're not that intimidating. At least they're not that intimidating to me. You can probably just beat them down with melee attacks equally as fast, but it is what it is. Not my prerogative to worry about it. We may kill it before Rosa even goes holy. Nope, she'll do it. This is probably overkill. Oh, he's not weak to it. I always thought he was. Then it must be there's a mini-boss variant of him coming up, so that's probably what I'm thinking of. Dude, that little fucker's still alive. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say, dude, that little fucker's still alive. And we get a gold hourglass. That's a pretty potent drop. Definitely exploit the shit out of that later. I don't think anybody really got hurt, but well, let's use some ethers on Rosa. Or, yeah, just some blunt ethers. We've got a lot of dry ethers, so MP's not a big deal. We'll just put about that much on her. Should be enough. That should be more than enough to handle what's coming up. As I think this is... Okay, an upgraded version. An enemy we've already been fighting. I think we can stop him. Secure that, and use everything else. Attack. I'm just gonna... this is an upgraded version of what we've already fought. I'm not too hyper concerned about it. Yeah. Holy fucking just pwned that shit out of that guy. Does anybody even use that term anymore? Poon-da-tang. Alright. There we go. So Kane's got all the dragon gear that's out there. He's pretty much squared away. Like I said, later, once we start getting into the final boss area, like the final boss, things will change around a bit. Okay. Let's map the rest of this. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Alright, so we've done that. I think I want to go in here first. There's that. Now this is the, what are they called? The Princess Flans, or the Princess Jelly Room. So if you're interested in getting that pink tail, use sirens here, fight them to your motherfucking heart's content. until you get one to maybe drop one for you. Just saying. Trying to be real for you guys. It's just the way that goes. Fumar Shuriken. Oh, these little assholes. Hey, guess what? Don't hit them with lightning. That's all you need to know. Battle over. Don't ever hit them with lightning, ever. That fight is so uneventful. There's nothing to say. Just, he will never attack you. He'll do nothing to you. He won't even fart in your general direction. Unless you use any kind of lightning elemental magic on him. So, thunder elemental magic on him. So don't fucking worry about him. Okay. Grab that bad boy. Just make sure we map the rest of this out. And we're walking. There we go. We'll get more of that as we progress through here. Yay, another chest. Woo! Okay. And a Minerva Bustier via ambush with this battle again. So we get the another Minerva Bustier, and in all honesty, the Luminous robe is much better. Alright, run. Everybody's probably sitting there, you guys who haven't played this game are like, where the fuck's the save point? Don't worry, I'm right there with you. Where the fuck is it? It's coming up. It's very, very close now. Alright, and we're off. Oh god, that save point just sounds so delicious. Speaking of it, I think that's the stairway right there. No! Run. Oh, mother of Burl, we made it. Oh god, my nipples. Oh. Those of you who have stuck it out this long through the episode, you know what I'm talking about. That was a rough ride. Just looking to see the kind of damage we were taking and everything going on within all of that stuff was rather rough. But we did make it. I'm going to burn through my tent supply here. Why not just use a cottage? I don't know. I'll just get rid of my tents. May as well. And then we're going to save. And on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Redo, we're going to grab some great weapons, including Cecil's best sword, which we're going to have to backtrack to a little bit, but I'm okay with that, because it's more about getting this far and getting your other characters just a hair stronger before trying to deal with what's ahead. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Check out our website at www.jacktardstudios.com. Watch me live on twitch.tv/jacktardstudios to see me playing games in real time, which a lot of people seem to enjoy doing. I think you guys will enjoy it just as equally. Again, thank you for stopping by. We'll see you guys next time. Bye! Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.